Like and subscribe right now, or you're gonna have terrible luck for the next week. Almost everyone loves dogs. They are man's best friends, and they make us happy. If you've had a pet dog, you'd know how happy dogs make you. However, not all dogs are fuzzy, kind, and compassionate creatures. There are some dog breeds that are downright terrifying. They are so terrifying that they scare even their owners. Today, we'll be taking a good look at the most dangerous dog breeds in the world. Number 10. Siberian Husky. The Siberian Husky closely resembles a wolf, and that's because they are close relatives of wolves. In fact, they may be the closest living relatives of wolves. But let's leave all that wolf talk. What makes this dog truly fearful? Why is the Siberian Husky even on this list? First off, the Siberian Husky looks scary, and this, in turn, makes people scared of it. But what people don't know is that when dogs see that people are afraid of them, it may awaken the primal animal instinct in their blood. The Husky was originally bred as a sled dog in northern regions. The dog is strong, extremely agile, and excellent in carrying freights. It has thick coats and a facial mask that comes with extraordinary blue eyes. Ordinarily, this would make the dog rather beautiful, and it is. But once the Husky starts snarling, it's game over. People get scared, and this fear makes the Husky even more aggressive. But this doesn't mean you should be scared of Huskies. When trained properly, they are huge bundles of joy that bring happiness to every family. However, without training, Huskies can turn to real monsters that you wouldn't want anywhere near your home. They can be really malevolent and can be trained by mischievous characters to even be downright heartless. All this just goes to show that Huskies aren't just big dogs for show. They can really be quite dangerous. Number 9. Perro de Presnaconrio. There's a reason you've probably not heard of the Perro de Presnaconrio. There's also a pretty good reason you most likely don't see this dog about, and the reason is this. They are mostly used as guard dogs. Now, this may sound nice. After all, guard dogs guard us against danger and alert us whenever something terrible is about to happen. That's true, but you probably didn't know that only extremely aggressive dogs can be trained to be guard dogs. Only dogs that pose considerable danger to human beings are fit for the role, and the Perro de Presnaconrio is one of those dogs. Thankfully, this dog, when properly trained, will never attack first. The dog only gets really aggressive when it's provoked by others into action. The dog doesn't even attack when it's commanded to. However, if someone is aggressive towards it, it can take such a person through hell and back. That's why it's one of the best guard dogs ever. Number 8. Great Dane. Great Danes are huge dogs and can reach up to 86 centimeters and weigh up to 120 pounds. For the friends and owners of the Great Dane, this may pose no problem. However, for outsiders and aggressors, this is a huge problem. If socialized properly from an early age, the Great Dane will pose no problem to others and itself. However, if its owners botch that very crucial part of its development, it can develop to be something else entirely. Something so scary that they may even have to be put down. Considering the fact that Great Danes are one of the largest breeds of dogs, an attack by one can be fatal, especially if the victim is a younger person or a vulnerable person. But size isn't the only reason that Great Danes are dangerous. They also have a seriously powerful bite that can quickly become life-threatening if something isn't done urgently. In fact, experts say that once a Great Dane displays aggression or biting behavior, it becomes a huge danger to everyone around it. Because of its size, weight, and potential to become aggressive, this dog can be difficult to control, and that's why it made this list. Number 7. Boxer. A dog breed named Boxer is certainly not going to be the nicest dog breed, right? I mean, we can agree on that at least. However, the Boxer isn't just a nice dog, it's also a pretty aggressive and dangerous one as well. It's so dangerous that it's the 7th most dangerous dog on this list. If you've seen a well-adjusted Boxer dog, it's easy to assume that the breed is playful, bright, energetic, and great with children. But those kinds are usually well-trained and socialized properly. The kinds we're going to be seeing in this video are the types used as hunting and attack dogs. They've been used in this way ever since they've been bred, and it's difficult to assume that they're going away anytime soon. Aside from being bred to be aggressive, they also have a powerful jaw and bite that can send eons of pain down your being. To make things worse, it's difficult to train boxers generally. This is because many owners may make use of negative reinforcement techniques, and this may make the dog even more aggressive than normal. So if you're getting a boxer dog, make sure you train it properly. Number 6. Bull Mastiff. For most dogs, training is important. However, there are some dogs that may not need training. If you leave them to their own devices, their development will not be satisfactory, but at least they won't become dangerous to others. Some of these dogs include poodles and other small dogs of that variety. However, for the Bull Mastiff, training is important. It's so important that not training a Bull Mastiff properly could lead to death. One of the reasons for this is that the dog breed was originally bred to protect estates from intruders. This meant that they are innately aggressive, and this can spill over into personality if they aren't socialized properly. Another reason why Bull Mastiffs are dangerous dogs is because of their size. A male Bull Mastiff can weigh up to 60 kilograms. Imagine that mass hurling towards you at high speed. Now, this isn't to say that owning a Bull Mastiff is a bad idea. The only problem is that owners should be assertive and should make sure to train their dog properly and socialize it well too. As long as the dog can learn the difference between a friend and foe, everything will be fine. Number 5. Rottweilers. One glance at a growling Rottweiler and all your questions are answered. This is one dog that you certainly don't want to mess with. They are considered diligent and devoted dogs to their owners, but when faced with aggression, they can be something else entirely. In fact, many experts say that the only chance to survive when attacked by a full-grown Rottweiler is to be passive and hope for the best. One of the reasons why the Rottweiler is such a dangerous dog is because it is a very loyal one. It's usually gentle towards family members and is dedicated to keeping them safe. However, this means that the Rottweiler can become rather territorial when it sees anyone that it thinks is a foe. For the Rottweiler, attacking a stranger isn't only about a naked show of aggression, it's about protecting the family members that it loves so fiercely. What makes it worse is that the Rottweilers often can't differentiate between playful aggression and actual aggression. That's why it may bite a strange grown-up or child even if they're just trying to play with it. Scary. Number 4. German Shepherd. First off, let's get this out of the way. The German Shepherd is one of the most intelligent breeds of dogs. Well, that means it's easier to train. It also means that it's easier to train the German Shepherd to be more aggressive than most other breeds of dogs. The German Shepherd isn't naturally aggressive, so you may be shocked to find it on this list. But there's a good reason for that. Because German Shepherds are usually huge dogs and they're easy to train, they are immensely useful to law enforcement. They can be trained to catch criminals and to be as aggressive as possible while doing that. But this isn't a settled matter. Before German Shepherds become the crazy aggressive machines that they become when used by law enforcement, they go through pretty rigorous training. They're trained to be obedient and aggressive at the instructions of their handlers. This means that even when German Shepherds get truly dangerous, they still have an anchor that can ground them and control them. But don't think that this matters to criminals. Whenever a criminal tries to run away from a German Shepherd, he's running for his life, because at that moment, the German Shepherd is the most dangerous animal in the world. Number 3. American Pit Bull Terrier. The Bull Terrier is a combative breed and can kill almost any enemy. Yes, that's the right word, kill. Like all dogs, the Bull Terrier can become useful to itself and everyone else. It can become loyal and loving and kind. It can be a great companion dog as well, but it can only become these things if it's trained well and socialized accordingly. If the dog is left to its devices, it will grow up to be a murderous, raging animal that is of no use to itself and is dangerous to passersby. It's little wonder that this dog is usually used as a guard dog. When utilized and trained properly, it can be a terrifying sight to strangers and intruders. To show you just exactly how dangerous the American Bull Terrier is, it is only popular in America. In Europe, it has been effectively banned. Imagine how dangerous a dog breed has to be for it to be put on the list of prohibited animals. Yes, exactly.
Now it's time for today's best pick.
This picture was sent in by a subscriber. If you ever see a picture that you'd like to know more about, you can send it to us. Who knows, your picture may even get featured in a future video. Number 2. Alaskan Malamute. What's dangerous about the Alaskan Malamute? Well, nothing really, except for 2 things. The first is that it weighs up to 50 kilos, and the second is that it's a difficult dog to calm down when it gets angry. Dogs of this breed don't often get out of control, but when it does happen, they can be extremely difficult to control. If they aren't controlled properly, they can become dangerous to themselves and to others as well. When the Malamute is in a good mood, it looks friendly and jovial and all of that. However, the same could be said of wolves too. The real danger is when the dogs get aggressive and uncontrollable. At that moment, it is one killing machine that you wouldn't want to get near. Its powerful frame ensures that it would have a weight advantage over most enemies and would be able to smother them easily. Scary!
Before we move on, I've got a little challenge for you that'll take 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal. You just leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell, and you will get 25 years of amazing luck. Try it, it really works.
Number 1. The Russian Black Terrier. The Russian Black Terrier is at the top of this list because it's the only canine that was exclusively bred to hunt humans. Yes, this dog was bred by Soviet dog experts in order to guard detainees in camp prisons. The task of the Black Terrier was simple: make sure no one escapes. And for decades, these dogs performed their task perfectly. They ensured that detainees couldn't escape, and often did this at the cost of the detainees' lives. This dog is one mean hunter of humans, and it certainly takes no prisoners. Wait, it does. That's what it was literally bred to do. That's all for today, guys. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel. Goodbye, and stay safe.